guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Sarah, and this week I am going to be planning out the week of April 6th through April 12th in my Erin Condren dashboard planner. So for this plan with me, I'm going to be using this planner kit MK817. This is the dashboard sheet 1 and the labels. And we have some exciting news. The day that I am filming this is the day that the sneak peeks for the life planners came out, sneak peek number 2 for the layouts. So, what did I say? The 6th. So, we got some sneak peeks of the changes that were made, and it looks like they are combining the dashboard with the daily duo. Like, they're still having the dashboard by itself. It will be offered in 7x9 and A5, which is amazing for all of the A5 users. I felt so bad last year when that option was taken away because I know so many love that size. But it is back and it is in the dashboard. But for the daily duo, they had replaced, or it looks like anyway, we just saw the sneak peeks. We haven't seen any walkthroughs yet, but it looks like they replaced the weekly overview, like the undated part, and then the blank page. They replaced it with this exact setup. So it is now a dated weekly overview, and we have both pages in the daily too, which kind of helps my dilemma of if I was going to go with the dashboard or the daily. Now I don't have to choose because I get both in one. However, I'm still having the sizing dilemma and the issue of if I'm going to, you know what, I'm not going to use those tweezers because, oh, well, all right. I guess the 10 wanted to come off first. Maybe I should use the tweezers. I'm kind of all over the place today. I'm sorry. But anyway, so, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I don't have to decide between the two layouts, but I am deciding on the sizing. I don't use, that is stuck. There we go. I don't use all of the space like on my daily pages, but I do right now on the weekly overview section. So I don't know about shrinking this dashboard size for me. So I might stick with the 7x9. I don't know. I would consider, which I had commented on somebody's post, I think a couple people's posts, because in the pictures and the sneak peeks, for whatever reason, there is a section, those are stuck again. Okay. There is a section that says like that, you know, all the original layouts are back. They're, of course, having the hourly, and they put lines on the vertical. That's cool, but the vertical's back. Horizontal, they did some changes too. I saw a lot of mixed opinions about that. That one's back. The dashboard, they said the A5 dashboard is back. However, the picture that they shared looks like it's in 7x9 size. Like, I don't know. It's probably just the way that the picture was like, not structured, but like they zoomed in on it or something just to make it fit in the picture. I don't know. But how cool would that be? A 7x9 dashboard size is probably, like, for me anyway, exactly what I would. Could not find this. But a 7x9 dashboard is probably something that I would try, just because the only reason that I don't use my agenda is because I don't really like the A5 size that much. I prefer 7x9 because I write really big and messy. I'm sorry about that. This got cut off because I ran out of storage, but hopefully I fixed it. And yeah, so I was just still putting these down. But as I was saying, yeah, I would try the dashboard, or I'm sorry, the ring agenda in a 7x9 size if that was a thing that they offered. But I think that was just like my wishful thinking brain trying to, you know, come up with an option where I can move around pages and add things in, but you never know. So we'll see. And I'm also excited to see if they've done any other changes, like when we actually get to see like flip through videos of the layouts and things. And Erin Condren has been following up their sneak peeks with little like Instagram reels and things. So we might see more from them. I am very excited to see all of the affiliates share their flip throughs and everything when they get those. So yeah, this is very exciting. I am not mad that they added the dashboard into the Daily Duo, because like I said, I mean that, so you know, that helped me with my choice there of which one to go with. The only thing that I'm kind of upset about is I wish that they did an overhaul of like or a redesign of this page, because I do not like these. I am not a habit tracker person, and even if I was, I do feel like that's too many. I know some people like them, definitely not for me, but I can cover them up, you know, with a sticker. But yeah, I just kind of, I wish that those were not there. Like, I'd like another line section, or I don't know. I would have probably preferred this to just be blank and then have this side like this, but I'm happy with it either way. I'll make it work because I do like this layout. So that is where I'm at with this layout change for the layouts that I use. I would love to hear what you guys are thinking of these changes between the colors and, you know, changing up the Daily Duo that way, or if you're a horizontal user, how you feel about that, or, you know, anything that you guys are feeling. I would love to hear it. Okay, so those are down. I just cannot wait to see these full flip throughs, and I am super excited about it. Okay, there is that. And now I'm going to cover up these habit trackers because no thank you for me. I wish that I could get into habit tracking because there are so many. Yeah, that's why I just wish that they did kind of alter this layout a little bit, just because we, you know, keep the 3, because I know there's some people that like the habit trackers, but maybe just add more lines there. I wish that I could be better about habit tracking. I'm just not. Okay, so put those in. And I don't know. It's going to bother me because these are different, but I am going to put, because I'm going to do these as 2 separate lists this week. This is not my pen. There we go. So I don't know if you've seen anything weird in any of my videos regarding this, but my oldest son, we changed his last name because he had a different last name than me and my husband. I had my first son when I was married previously. His father is not in his life, and we thought it was about time to change his last name so that he has the same last name as us, and he is over the moon excited about it. We got that court order in the mail. He was so excited, announced it to everyone that will listen. He's very excited about it. But with that comes a lot of going through and changing a whole bunch of other things. So I have to have, for my brain to keep it organized, a name change list of all the things that I have to change, you know, insurances and stuff. I'll go into that, but that I'm going to put there as its own section. And then here I'm going to do my classes, and I think I'm just going to keep them on top because I did that last time and it worked. I got to figure out how for spacing. How am I going to do this? Or do I want to do it sideways? Do I want to do it like this, or do I want to do them like this? You know what I might do? I think I'm going to do them this way. No. How do I want to do this? Because, you know what? I think I'm going to take the labels off completely at the moment, because I am going to just write in, I think, the courses because I can fit them across better that way. Yeah, we're going to do that. So I'm not going to focus on this part just yet. Okay, so the shell is down. And I think I'm going to start on the plan. And I kind of want to test things. I don't know exactly how I want to structure this because, again, I am more of a vertical planner for weekly. So this is where I struggled in this planner. I don't know if I should like split the day and have like the to-dos on one side and then like appointments and whatever on the other side. Or let's try this. I'm just going to do it and we're going to see. That's not the middle, but that's okay. I also don't know if I want to keep it like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or I want to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. All of this is to be determined. But for the purposes of this plan with me, I am going to just split. That's kind of crooked. That's fine. But I'm going to split these days in half. That way, not here, because that's just dinner. But that way I can have one side be like scheduled things and one side be like a to-do type thing, which I don't know if there's enough room, but we'll see. I need more of these flags. I should have ordered more flags, but that's okay. So let's just start with the plans, and I'm still going to stick to my color coding, and I don't think I'm going to use the labels because I don't know. It kind of clogs up the day in my brain, but I don't really have too much going on this week. So how about, this is trash day. You know what? I am going to actually do my school stuff first because I want to see if I have literally even a singular checklist flag left over. I just want to see how that goes. So for class-wise, I'm going to do math. And for math only has 3 tasks, so I will save the extra little checklist. See? Thinking ahead. So math, and then we're going to go over here. I guess I didn't need to write the entire name of the class. That would have saved me room, but that's okay. So I guess I could have just used the, nope, those are individual. Okay. So for sociology, there's a lot. So let me just write, and then if I have any left over, I'll rip them out. So for readings, let me get this all written in. Okay, so yeah, that took up all of them. I did all the discussions, so I at least didn't have to write that in. So next here is history. So I'm going to put down, this one also only has 3 this week, so, which if I could line this up right would work out really well. And you know, that is something that I feel like I don't see a ton of people doing with this section, is breaking it up into other sections. I don't know if it's just, I don't know, the videos I've seen maybe, but I feel like I see a lot of like just notes and then people just kind of use this section all in one thing, or maybe just for 2. I don't know. I fit as much as I can down here because there's nowhere else to put all this school stuff, but maybe it looks messy. I don't know. But as long as it's functional, I don't care. That's my biggest thing, is I just need it to be functional. Oh, there's history. I am going to move, I'm going to put psychology last, I think, but I moved it because I was going to take my final the week that I'm filming this, but I literally have the entire month of April, so I'm not going to rush that. So instead, over here is going to be this lovely class that I just had to take. Now for psych. So this one only has the final. So all right, I need the tweezers because there is no way that I'm going to get that to be centered. Okay. So for this one, I'm just writing final, and I am going to put this little notes thing here just in case I have anything that I need to like jot down class-wise. That way this kind of just turns into a whole like school overview section for me. So I am actually going to take a label though. What color do I want here? See, I like this color a lot, so I'm probably going to use that. Ah, okay. This I'm going to put, I keep grabbing those tweezers thinking they're my pen, and they're not my pen. School for me, which means I do have some of the flags left over. Yay. All right, so I'm going to jump back to this side right now. I need these to stay. See, you know, I really love the new like colorway options and the floral especially, but I don't know, because I hate covering up these little lines when they don't match the kit. But I am going to, oh, I never went over that either, because in my last video we didn't have the new designs, or when I was the one that I shared anyway, I didn't know the new designs yet. So yeah, what do you guys think of that? So we have layouts and we have the designs. I like the new colors they picked for the colorful option. I don't know. Like, I feel like they don't go with the month color theme. Like, I just like that July should be blue. February should be pink. That's just my brain. But I like the colors they chose. They're very, very pretty. But that toile, I love that. And I love all the little planner Easter eggs in there. And of course, they do have the minimal, which would solve this issue. So I don't know. We'll have to see. But beautiful options. Where am I? So this day, that's trash day. And then this is, where am I going to put this? I'm going to put a little flag because I don't have anything like scheduled this day. So this is going to be put over here because I just have two little like side notes. So I have, this is my nephew's birthday. And spring break starts. So that's it for that. I don't have anything scheduled yet this day. We don't have a lot going on. We don't go anywhere for spring break, so there's really not much to put here. And I don't schedule stuff because the kids, like, my husband's still working, so we don't like go anywhere. So the kids and I will just find stuff to do. If it's nice this week, we'll go to the zoo, we'll go to the park, we'll go to play in the backyard. Like, there's a ton of stuff to do. It's not scheduled. So moving on here, my husband has a virtual class for his school that he's doing. And that's at 7 p.m. See, I split this, but I write big. I need to write small. That is the only thing. See, I wrote it on Wednesday. You know what we're going to do? This is what we're going to do. Because I messed up and did that, these I can move. So that is apparently how my brain is going to see these days. So I'm going to swap these out and I'll be right back. Okay, I have swapped the days. So now it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That works better for my brain. So that's what we're going to do. I knew I was going to do that because when I used to use this planner, I used to do that all the time. So I'd end up swapping these. So we're just going to do it this way. So that's Tuesday. And then that's it. Wednesday. Let me get another one of these little guys here. did I use? That one has that on it. We'll use the pink one. This one, this is, nope, nope. That was me focusing too much on the wrong day. Okay, so this is a payday. As far as scheduled things, we don't have any. And when I use this planner, like my to-do list for the day, I don't put like the cleaning stuff or what days my son has something or, you know, anything that can be found over here because I'm just using this. Like I don't have anything else. Just, so yeah. So I don't need to really do that. So maybe I don't have to split it. I don't know what I'm doing. I like the idea of putting timed and not timed stuff though on 2 separate sections, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna play around until we figure it out. So we literally have nothing. Like we have nothing. And then Sunday is I have my birth control swap that I do. And then the Sunday reset, which is just all of my cleaning stuff that I do on Sunday. Yeah, we just like literally don't have plans this week, I guess. But that's fine. Chill week for spring break. We love that. And I'm sure something will get added in and ruin my relaxing week. But that's fine. Baseball, we're still waiting on the practice schedule, but that's got to be starting here soon. Also, these are wrong because I moved things, but that's fine. This is going to be dinners, which I don't have yet, so we are going to just ignore that. I think what I'm going to do is put at least this. Is that what I want to do? I don't know what I want to do. Yeah, I think I'm going to put the schoolwork that I'd like to get done for each day on the to-do list side, because I did write out all the schoolwork over here, so I don't have to write, you know, like the exact assignments, but I just kind of want to put like what class I'd like to work on, just so I can kind of have an idea when I glance at this super quick. This week also I don't have like my son's school stuff to put down anyway. So there's no like band or, you know, anything like that. So it's kind of just an empty week for us. Okay, so Monday. Oh my goodness, with this pen. I love this pen. I don't know why it doesn't love me. Okay, so sociology, Tuesday, history, Wednesday. I think I'm going to do the psych on Wednesday. This one is the GMDD class, and Sunday is math. And I don't do homework on Friday and Saturday. So there is that all done. Moving to this side, I'm going to start with the to-do section. So this is just regular to-dos. So nothing relating to the name change because I made that its own section. I need to update like the 12 boxes that I use to like keep track of all. If you've seen that video, I use it to keep track of like when car registrations are due, when yearly bills come out, when doctor's, dentist appointments, you know, stuff that doesn't happen monthly. So I need to update the car registration on those 12 boxes because we got a new car. So I need to do that, but I need to like go outside and look at it because I don't remember when that or the inspection actually is going to be. I should know that. That would make sense, but you know, it's fine. So I still, because I got sidetracked with other things, still did not organize that file cabinet. So I got to do that. I have like a box that's like, it's like one of those file boxes where you put papers behind the little file tabs, and it has all my son's schoolwork, and this box is ending because it's pre-K through, it's his last year of elementary. So, yeah, I got to get a new box for middle school and high school. I save, you know, all his little projects that he brings home and all his grades and anything special, like anything that he does, I pretty much, it has a grade on it or that's, you know, made by him. Just recently, this last week, he actually brought home, now, okay, my son, I don't know where he gets this brain power from. He's a little genius, I swear. I'm not trying to brag or anything. This child does like calculus and physics equations for fun. He's 9. He just enjoys it so much. He wrote a whole like physics theory type thing. I don't even understand what it is, but it's amazing to me. He wrote all that out and in a letter to NASA that his teacher helped him get formatted and sent out. So that is super, super amazing. I just wanted to like throw a little, you know, shout out to my oldest there just because that was amazing. So this kid, this is why I keep all his grades and stuff. Someday he's going to be famous. And to do all that on top of all of the sports that he does is just, it's insane to me. He's amazing. Oh, I need to order, I love to get a big dumpster in the spring and just throw a whole bunch of stuff away. So I need to do that because, yeah, I want that garage completely cleaned out. And I need to order new, like, outdoor seating because we have, like, the porch swing and the fire pit area, like, all that. We just need to redo it. So I'm just going to do this in one because I'm taking up this side with other things. So I need to, yeah, do that whole thing for the backyard. This was basically like backyard prep. And then I need to get my oldest new baseball pants. And you know what? I do need to get him some new shirts too because this kid had another growth spurt. So yeah, we will have to get a whole bunch of stuff. So the littles don't need clothes because I believe, yeah, we just got a bunch of new ones for them. So I think that's all set for the to-do. I have one more that I can put. So let's see. Name change. That's going to be, oh, okay. So I need to do, the vital statistics thing for an updated birth certificate. I did baseball, I did school. So we have the military systems, which if I do DEERS, he'll be updated in TRICARE. Dental and dentist. Doctor, his bank account, his life insurance. And I can do football myself too. I think that's it. So yeah, I got to update all that stuff and do all of that. But at least I already got some done. So that's nice to be able to check off things, you know. So at least let's see, we have that. So up here, I'm going to do one of these is going to be a waiting on section, which I'm not going to fill out just yet because I don't know what we'll be waiting on at that point. And then since I don't have enough flags, I'm probably just going to like do these maybe. I'm not going to do it yet, but yeah. So I might use the stencil to do that. I really just don't, I'm tired of putting that cleaning list in there. I don't know. I do think that I want to put like a social media type section so that I can keep track of what videos that I'm uploading. So I think I'm going to add that in. So I'm just going to put, I could put it as social media because I have like the Instagram reels and stuff too, but I'm going to keep it at videos because I think I just want to, for now, just keep track of like what exactly I'm posting. And I need this to be centered or it's going to bother me, but I can't get it centered. Okay, good enough. Okay, so that's going to be videos, and we'll see what I post this week. So this one. This is what I would normally put probably for Riker's school stuff, but since he has no school, I'm going to leave it blank. And if anything comes up sports-wise, I might put that there. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. If not, I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I'd like a section for sports. That is another reason I kind of wish that this was left blank, because I don't know how to structure this better. I guess I could have stacked it and split this in half. You know, I might do that next week. We'll see. I don't know if I'm planning in this next week, but I might. The next time I'm in this planner, I might split this kind of like I did here, and then try to squeeze all of my classes in one side and then do the other side for sports stuff, because we are gearing up for football season, so I will have a lot to do. So yeah, dinner's waiting on, and the videos I'm not going to fill in right now. But that is it today. Spring break, not a lot of plans, but that is how I am filling this out at the moment. Not labeling this yet because I don't, like I said, I don't know. It depends what this is going to be that week. We'll see. But yeah, I think overall that the change adding this into the Daily Duo is good. I just, again, I don't know. I kind of wish that it was blank just so I could structure it a little bit differently, but not mad about it at all. I think having this side as the weekly overview was a very good choice. A lot more room here than the smaller, like, Daily Duo little things, boxes. That's the word. So yeah, I do like this. I fear I will buy so many extra stickers though. That's yeah. So anyway, let me know what you guys are thinking about the designs for this year and the layouts. I would love to hear your thoughts. If you also want to drop any ideas on how you use the dashboard planner, what you put in this section or how you structure this side, I'd love to hear that too. Or if you have any creators that you recommend for to watch videos for either the dashboard or the Daily Duo, love to watch all of those. Yeah, I would love to hear it. Overall, I'm happy with what we have seen so far for this release, and I'm anxious to see more. Cannot wait. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.